AMD. I do like that AMD. And Baba, nice little recovery here. Oh, I really do like that AMD, especially down here at 69.50. I'm thinking about jumping on this. I don't know if I need to give it all that much. 69.50, 69.30, like 20 cents. I don't think I need to give it much. I'm down at 50. I'm going to see if I can get it there. This would be a scalp. Got it there. Let's see how far it goes. This is just a scalp. If we can, it's coming in. If we can get it to pop up above the whole, nope, it's going to stop. Took the stop on it. It just completely collapsed. And that's the danger with trading this early in the morning. This type of stuff happens. And you can see it just completely collapsed there. Now I wouldn't be surprised if it goes. So whipsaw right there. And there she is returning back up. So yeah, that's usually why I avoid trading the first few minutes. This looked pretty juicy, but that's the kind of shenanigans that you have to deal with. So let me set a marker there. Probably should have avoided that just due to time of day. It enticed me. I'll have to look back on the tape and see where my headspace was at. But yeah, this is now doing the move that I was looking for. I'm gonna try to get that back at 21 cents. Smaller size, but I'm gonna try to get it back. Got partial, got it there. Long again at 21 cents, but it's gonna run the stop here as well. So that's not gonna work as it comes straight down right into the stop. Like to see if we can get up to highs here. 70s. Can it get up above? Struggling. That's not good. That's not good that it failed up there like that. And back down in. Will it be able to go hit those new highs? Right now, it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's gonna run that 69. I'm gonna take a stop here at the hole. Not really liking the way that this is behaving here. You need to get above this pre-market high very quickly. This is not what I was looking for. That's better. Let's see if we, no, someone just smacked it. Wow. Now this is gonna stop out below the hole. This is gonna come in. Okay. So I tried on the long twice and it got slipped pretty bad. Down to 91 cents. So definitely some pressure in here. Glad that I used smaller size. So definitely some selling pressure in this AMD. So tried the long twice, that did not work. And AMD is down to lows. So much for the long. Let's set a marker. Check 1, 2. It is 11:50, and I actually got distracted and didn't realize I did get filled down here at what price did I get? 69.56 on this AMD. So I am long down here after trading the morning and not having a lot of luck on the long side on AMD. So long AMD here. And I'm looking for a return to highs. We just broke above 5,000 on the ES, and the overall sentiment here is we're at all-time highs, and let's see what can push. So I think that this thing has a potential to go back to high day, even 73, and I think that's what I'm gonna try to shoot for, is basically look for a 73 um, exit. So I think in order to manage risk, one needs to come off into this area here, like into 71, and then leave the other for 73. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll take one off into 71, and I'll take a second one off into 73. And then I'm really not going to be watching this. I'm just going to let this thing go. I didn't even realize that I got filled on it a few minutes prior. So just off doing work. But now that I know I got the fill and the position is working, the entry looks very solid. In fact, the low is 49 cents. I got filled at 56 cents. So within a few pennies of that low of that swing move, just based off of the zones that I saw here on the profile as the open was developing. So let's see if we get up. What I will do is I'll set a 70, 80 up here getting close, and then up above 71 up here getting close, final or too high a day. That's it. I'm going to just let this thing run. I'm not going to sit on this. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it will stop me out. And that's it. So I will be back later with either a stop out or at profit. And that's it. Check 1, 2. It is just after 12 p.m. noon, and I am very close to getting a fill up here. Where am I at? I'm at 90 something cents. I'm very close to getting a fill here on this AMD for my partial. Oof, that got really close. It got up to 84 cents. I'm gonna take one here, I think. Move this down. And I got a partial there at 80. Okay, I got it off at 82. So I took that, and now I have half the position left, which I'm still looking for a move back up to highs here. I think that is possible. But from a position management standpoint, what I actually need to do is, first of all, I need to deal with the stop because I'm not going to be giving this all the way back. And in order to do that, I actually need to go to a lower time frame, and I need to set up these running trend lines to see where we're at. So there's the longer term up, there's the shorter term up. I'd like to try to stay in this until I can get up to 72. So right now, I think that the stop is actually below 69.90. So that would give up a lot. Do I actually want to give up all that much to make another point? That's the tricky part. That is the tricky part. Let's do it on the fast line. Let's do it on this line. So at this point, if we get down below 20 cents, we're basically coming back in. So let me go ahead and change this stop to be down here, and that'll help keep us in. Hopefully we can risk, what is that, 60, 70 cents to make over another point. Not the best risk reward, but I feel like if I put too tight of a stop, then it's going to um, reduce the chances of me being able to stay in until this point up here. And I think that the chances are leaning in our favor. I think the table is in our favor to head off to retest those highs. So let's go ahead and go back on pause, and I'm just going to let this position just sit and work. What did Baba do? Let's take a look at that quick before I jump. Nothing, nothing. So just still along this AMD, looking for a retest of highs, going back on pause. Check, 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 1, 2. It is 12, just about 12:15, and I just got stopped out of this AMD, which just collapsed and broke through. What did I get filled at? 4 cents. So, I mean, it broke through everything. It broke through everything, and very, very quickly. So, did not make it up to that target that I was hoping for, back to highs. It might need to shenanigan around a couple of more times, but that's the end of the trade for me there. Um, Unfortunately, did not get as much mileage out of that second half because I was hoping to see it go through to highs, which I think maybe a lot of other participants were leaning that same way, which is probably why we're back down here. Got to shake all those weak hands out before we actually go back up to highs. So I'm probably going to just cut it there and head back to work and wait for either something better to set up or something to change, because I don't think today's the day to be really pushing. But it's the third long attempt on AMD today. The first two stopped out. Shouldn't have been trading this in the first 3 minutes of the day. That was an impulsive type of emotional FOMO, fear of missing out type of mistake there, and I know better. So there's really no one else to blame, I guess, than other than myself for that. But excuse me. But good recovery on that, and then the patience to wait and then find that spot, which I sat for quite a while waiting for a fill there. Got the fill, took that first move out of it, stopped out of the second. It is what it is. Execution will never be perfect, but you can only put yourself in the position to try to take advantage of tilted tables in your favor, which is what this entry was here. This was tilted in my favor, and that's why I took that trade. So, gonna head back to work. My feeling is that AMD will be on highs by end of day, but you got to manage risk. You can't just be stubborn and assume. So, we are here at above 5,000, and looks like we're going to be pushing higher. So, we'll see how quickly this thing pulls back up and recovers, but it did get down to 58 cents, just collapsed. Anyways, that's it for now.